Washington, let me tell you exactly what happened, and let me say it straight. On August 1st, President Donald Trump made a move that sent shockwaves through Washington and drew sharp criticism even from within his own party. The firing of Erika McEntarfer, the U.S. Commissioner of Labor Statistics, didn't go unnoticed. It wasn't business as usual. It was personal. And it was political. Christie, yes, that Christie, the former New Jersey governor and once Trump's close ally, didn't mince words. On national television, on ABC's, this week, he said what many were already thinking. He called it irresponsible. He called it immature. And he made it clear that this wasn't just a policy decision. It was ego. It was deflection. It was a president unable, or unwilling, to handle the truth. Jobs numbers came in. They weren't what Trump wanted. Just 73,000 new jobs in July. Down. Disappointing. And not only that, May and June's numbers were revised downward too, slashing a combined 258,000 jobs from previous reports. For any administration, it's a gut punch. For Trump, it was an insult. So what did he do? He looked for someone to blame. And Erika McEntarfer became the scapegoat. It didn't matter that she was a respected statistician. It didn't matter that she'd served her country with professionalism and accuracy. She brought bad news, and in Trump's world, the messenger always pays the price. Christie laid it out in plain language. He said Trump's behavior was like that of a petulant child. A leader who fires people not because of incompetence or corruption, but simply because the facts don't flatter him. This is the action of a petulant child, Christie said. You give me bad news, I fire the messenger. And that's not just a jab. That's a warning. Because when leadership becomes about optics instead of outcomes, when data becomes disposable, and when public servants are punished for doing their jobs honestly, then we're all in trouble. This wasn't a partisan attack. It was a former governor, a Republican, sounding the alarm. Someone who knows Trump, who has stood beside him, who's seen the inner workings of the Trump machine, calling it out for what it is. It's a pattern. It's a playbook. And it's playing out again. When the pandemic numbers surged, Trump blamed the CDC. When the election results didn't go his way, he blamed the states, the courts, even his own vice president. And now, when the economy sputters, he fires the head of the bureau that reports the truth. It's not governance. It's retaliation. But here's what matters most. This isn't just about Trump. This is about trust. About whether Americans can believe the numbers they're given. About whether professionals in government can do their jobs without fear. About whether truth still matters in Washington. Because if we start punishing truth tellers, what are we left with? Propaganda. Spin. Fiction. Erika McEntarfer didn't cause the slowdown. She just reported it. She held up a mirror. And Trump didn't like what he saw. So he shattered it. And now, people are watching. Economists. Lawmakers. Business leaders. Voters. They're asking, what comes next? If the Bureau of Labor Statistics can be targeted, what about the Census Bureau? What about the Federal Reserve? What about the National Weather Service? When truth becomes a liability, democracy becomes a casualty. Christie may not always be right. But this time, he nailed it. This wasn't strength. It was weakness. This wasn't leadership. It was blame shifting. This wasn't about America. It was about Trump. And in the long run, firing McEntarfer won't change the numbers. It won't put people back to work. It won't erase the economic anxiety that's gripping the country. What it will do, though, is send a chilling message to every public servant who dares to deliver facts over fantasy. Christie saw it. He said it. And America needs to hear it. Because no job report, no cabinet reshuffle, no Twitter tirade will ever replace the need for truth. And truth, no matter how inconvenient, must stand.